Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Geopolitics YouTube channel. And today we are going to talk about Alexei Navalny, Russia's ongoing protest, and why Russia expelled 3 diplomats. So without a further delay, let's get started. Alexei Navalny. Some of you may have heard his name in recent times. He is a man who has created a storm in Russia now. Wall Street Journal called him the man Vladimir Putin fears most, so much so that Putin avoids directly referring Navalny by name. Just a 44-year man who is politician, lawyer, anti-corruption activist and leader of Russia of the Future Party, Alexei Navalny has become a beacon of hope for thousands of Russians. Navalny has 6 million YouTube subscribers and 2 million Twitter followers. Well, why I am telling you his subscribers and his social media reach? The answer is it's very important, as these social media sites and videos on YouTube on corruption of Russia made him the most vocal critic of Putin. Through these channels, Navalny publishes material about corruption in Russia and created a movement against corruption. The opponent of Navalny called him the Western Stooge, CIA agent and the blogger because of his social media reach. Earlier in 2016, Navalny launched his presidential campaign for 2018 presidential election, but he was barred by Central Election Commission and couldn't fight the election against Vladimir Putin. In 2017, Navalny released a documentary called "He is Not Demon to You," accusing then Prime Minister of Russia Dmitry Medvedev of corruption. This led to a mass protest across country. Now, fast forward to August 2020, when the Russia was grappling with coronavirus and downturn in economy, Navalny was poisoned with a nerve agent. This time, Navalny openly accused Putin for being responsible for his poisoning. He was medically evacuated to Berlin for treatment. All of this caused a huge storm all over the world and especially in the West. The European Union and United Kingdom imposed sanctions on Russian officials. In the background of all this, after getting recovered in Berlin, Navalny decided to return to Russia again. On 17th January 2021, he returned to Russia where he was immediately detained. Before this, Navalny released the documentary Putin's Palace, which accused Putin of corruption. All of these, like arrest of Navalny, release of Putin's Palace documentary, and already present anger against corruption on the ground, led to a mass protest across country. Thousands of people, including Navalny's wife and close addies, have been arrested. These protests widespread all across Russia in different time zones. If we see how Vladimir Putin is responding to all this, we will find out that Putin accused Navalny of relying on support of CIA. But truth is, Navalny, whose presence was just online and in some part of Moscow, is now a popular leader all across Russia. Despite threat of harsh punishment, most people are taking to the streets. So question is, can Navalny replace Vladimir Putin? Well, it's unlikely. There are very few politicians worldwide who could be able to do this. Moreover, Navalny has ambiguous stand on nationalism. He is among very few politicians who favored same-sex marriage, a view not very much popular in Russia. Apart from this, the choice of Russian elites is very much Vladimir Putin. Russia and Putin has seen such protests earlier too and have experience of dealing with such protests. Now, most of you have been hearing news of such protest in last 1 month. The question is, what's fueling these protests? Well, it's not just protest against Navalny arrest, but there is also element of public anger at corruption and injustice. Recent economic activity downturn due to COVID is also a reason more people in thousands of numbers are taking part in such protest. Moving on, On February 5, Russia expelled diplomats from 3 European Union members, Germany, Poland, Sweden. It accused them of attending illegal protest in support of Navalny. Interestingly, this move of Russia came after European Union called for Russia to free Navalny immediately. European Union called these expulsions unjustified. US also condemned this move of Russia. Now the question is, what comes next? So, it is certain that protests pose a challenge for Vladimir Putin. It's all depend upon the momentum of the protest, particularly the participation of youths or first-time protesters. If they participate in large number, then this would be a serious concern and most challenging threat for Putin, who is in power for 22 years. It will also question his reputation as a guarantor of stability for Russia. So that's all in this video. You can get free PDF of this video at our Telegram channel Geopolitics YouTube and our Facebook group Geopolitics YouTube. If you like this video, please consider liking it. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel. We will continue to bring quality content for you. We will meet in our next video. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.